The best way to make money is to start your own business, but these days normally only those ideas work which are completely off the wall. In this video, you will learn about people who made a lot of money by conducting an eccentric array of businesses. They may seem bizarre at the beginning, and a sane person would definitely not be willing to invest in any of these misadventures. However, some had major success. Let's take a look at the 10 bizarre startup ideas that made millionaires. The idea, quite literally, is chicken shit. Guano Plus is a fertilizer made of chicken droppings, and its sales exceed $1 million annually. Bill Thomas is a creative man with unique talents, as his business idea clearly goes to show. He realized that although owning a chicken farm is something quite normal and profitable, the unsavory chicken poop is something that could be made of use as well. A little bit of research and getting his hands dirty has resulted in him being a millionaire. Marty Metro and his wife love traveling and moving to places. One day, they realized that after their marriage, they had shifted places an astounding 29 times. So, Metro sat down and began wondering how could his massive experience in constantly shifting all over the nation could help him. He concluded that using massive amounts of cardboard boxes was a problem he had faced ever so often. So he convinced himself that he could help movers, businesses, and the environment in general by creating a solution to the cardboard quandary. So now, Boomerang Boxes had an entire business plan which just rents out and provides cardboard boxes of variable shapes and sizes. With annual sales projections exceeding $750,000, the company is ever growing. Another weird business, Eternal REEFS Incorporated, promises eternal living legacies that memorialize the passing of a loved one. If you wish to cremate your loved one after they have died, then for you, Eternal REEFS offers a new memorial choice that replaces cremation urns and ash scattering with a permanent environmental living legacy. Families and friends are invited and encouraged to participate in the creation of their loved one's memorial wreath. You can place your handprint in the damp concrete during the casting, or simply place a flag on your loved one's memorial wreath during a military honor ceremony. Anything that you believe will help your loved one go down in style. Projected sales are over $500,000 by the end of this year. Here's the idea. You're sitting in your office and your sales representatives receive an urgent phone call declaring that a client's puppy has taken a crap in the front yard. So, what does your sales rep do? They send out a team of highly trained professionals to clean that little piece of poop. Possible? $2 million in last year's revenue alone clearly says hell yeah. So summing up, Duty Calls scoops over 3 million poops a year. Over 8,000 dogs are happy customers, and they pick up what dogs leave behind in 21 states all over USA. So, how much money could you make by simply cleaning up? Not much, naturally. Now, how much money could you make cleaning up after a murder or a suicide took place? Well, someone tried it and they had $1 million in sales last year alone. But that's not all what advanced biotreatment do. To put it bluntly, they also handle meth labs, fecal matter, and urine. Now, the job is certainly not for the faint at heart, and it's surely disgusting, but someone's gotta do it. And everyone would love to if it brought a couple of $1 million in return. Okay, this is something you'll never fall for because it's just too stupid. Someone gets a Vaco postal address somewhere around North Pole or Alaska, pretends to be a Santa Claus himself, and charges helpless parents $10 for every letter he sends to their kids. Guess what? Somebody made it work, received and sent over 200,000 letters since the start of business in 2001, and has made himself over $3 million. Ho ho ho, get rich or become Santa trying. So, what have card games got to do with a bunch of exercise routines and workout? Well, only a business worth $4.7 million if you are nonsensical and astute enough to combine them both and sell it for $18.95 a piece. Pretty much sounds like a disaster and a waste of trees, but this 5-year-old high-growth consumer products company's inventor, Phil Black, came up with the idea to create FITDECK after combining the fun of a card game he used to play in college with the rigors of his Navy SEAL training. Definitely pays more than the Navy. Eyewear for a pet dog. Sounds pretty dumb, doesn't it? But not if someone actually starts manufacturing them and turns it into a $1 million business. The business has received attention and coverage from CNN, Women's World, People, Reggie and Kelly, National Geographic, and Animal Planet. Starting off with goggles, they have now expanded their business into a host of other accessories for their animals, which include backpacks, flotation jackets, t-shirts, caps, and toys. Setting up a website today is a piece of cake, but finding the domain name that you want, and which already is not taken, is quite the opposite. So, one man exploited this opportunity and came up with a unique idea that made him considerably rich. He simply suggested domain names for websites. Mind you, it does take a certain degree of creativity. So here is how it works. After depositing $50, clients start receiving a list of available domain names via email for a 30-day period. If they see a domain they like, they register it and notify the service about domain acquired. If no domain is registered, the money is refunded in full. The firm is now worth at least $5 million thanks to this ridiculously simple idea. This junk removal service was established in Vancouver, Canada in 1989 by founder and current CEO Brian Scudamore. He purchased a used pickup truck for $700 and came up with the slogan, "We'll stash your trash in a flash." In 1993, months before his graduation, Scudamore quit university to concentrate on his business full-time. Naturally, his father, who was a doctor by occupation, wasn't too excited about his son's professional plans, but had to give in, seeing his son's enthusiasm. All you've got to do is call the company up, tell them that you have a bunch of junk stashed up, and they will come and hurl it away. The company has established more than 220 franchises throughout the United States, Canada, and Australia, and is worth more than $100 million. Thank you for watching. Check out other Factopedia videos as well, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more.